A huge welcome to everybody. This is our game of the week. Tremendous buzz in the stadium. You can feel the energy building. Fan base is looking forward to this one, and we're right there with them. Today, it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. We'll see a team that's had a chance to rest from a bye week, the Memphis Tigers, taking on the 5th-ranked team, Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or the possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Looking to throw now on first down. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Second down play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Purdue. Well, that is a dream start for the offense. What an opening possession.
You know, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback keeps the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's going to take off here. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create and make something, anything happen. But he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? It's a fumble. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
1st and goal, handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Interesting choice here on the goal line. 5 wide receivers on 2nd and goal. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Chris, 3rd down here, they throw the football, which I have no problem with down inside this 10-yard line. But the big thing is the quarterback has got to do a better job working through his progressions to give himself a chance. The last thing he wants to do is take a sack, and now they're facing 4th down.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. second down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
You call a quick out on third down? I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
And there's the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Gain makes it second and medium. Here's the handoff. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes a quick catch. Breaks loose at the 45. Finds just enough space and makes the first down. This Memphis offense is moving quickly down the field. On the ground, it's Smith. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so second and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. He'll hand it off. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. He hands it to the back. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Memphis now operating in the red zone. Handoff running right. Mussinu able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Purdue 10, Memphis 0.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards instead. You're going backwards. It's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And we're able to get him down.
Good job by the offensive line to get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a 3rd and goal.
The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the 2nd half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. He's across the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But It's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
On third down, he drops to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Henry. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's third and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
And the quarterback keeps it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
It's a quick grab. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up third and goal. Got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? Fourth and goal from the 2. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, Purdue.
Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Catch made wide open way downfield. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Purdue.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
The extra point is good. It's 17-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Pressure is coming. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Quick throw to his receiver. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. The shotgun running play call. Good enough for 1st down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Defense takes their third and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Escapes the pocket. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the 1st down.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. And he pulls in the catch. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
They finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Memphis.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a 1st down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be 1st down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Man, put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver, so it's the instincts, and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
Important 2nd down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Fires it to the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Throws it to the right. Catch is made. Room to run here. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Extending the play now. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they bring him down. Blocker is not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Pass caught. Second down now. Quarterback drops back. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he'll just get rid of it.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And it's good right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there, what will be the final play of the quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Boilermakers will kick this away to start the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
This offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They stop him right at the 24.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
It's a quarterback keeper. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense, but they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. The right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
Just a short gain this time. We're able to get him down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Aggressive run, pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Now it's second down here. And now the handoff. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. Well, the offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got him probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Aiming for the end zone. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's moving out of the pocket now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looking for his big tight end. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
They get him down, but not before he gets to plus 38.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's more. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down after that completion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he'll lost it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, when you play cover 3, you leave your corners essentially on an island downfield. Love how the corner does a nice job of being able to stay in position, stalk the receiver, and locate the ball for that interception.
An inside give now from the shotgun.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Fights off a defender. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
First down and 10. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But his defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They bring the punter onto the field now. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. He has first down yardage at the 46.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes a quick grab. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Finds his man. It's Smith. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Finding some room at the 25. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he's back to throw again on second down. And he throws his third interception of the day. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter.
And after 3, the game is tied.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Second down play coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
This Memphis offense is moving quickly down the field. The DB's backing off from the line now. That's reeled in. It's Smith. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here's the second down play. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to at the very least get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
Shotgun formation here on third down. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Trying to find some room. It's Smith. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Third down coming up after that running play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Inside the 15. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Bringing it back, it's Moore. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to the left. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Second down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? And looking to throw now on first down. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. With sure hands, it's Smith. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They go with a direct snap. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Ball handed off. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down. And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And they claim the lead here in the final couple minutes. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, there's nothing more impressive to me than a kicker that can come through in the clutch. Gives them the lead here in the fourth quarter, but there's still time left for a final drive, so their defense will have to step up.
Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Grab behind the line. It's Harris.
He's brought down at the 31. Second down,
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
Incompletion makes it second down. Looking to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And the Boilermakers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. With the catch, it's Branch.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards. But anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to.
Touchdown, Boilermakers, to take the lead in the final minute. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away and hope the defense could just hang on for a few more seconds. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. First down. They're going to throw the football. Caught behind the line. It's Bell. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. Well, a really entertaining game. It came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.